Hey guys, hey girls, hey boys. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mari, also known as Bajari here on YouTube. Hello, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am doing a full face of Wet n Wild products. Yes. A lot of new Wet n Wild products have just dropped and I've been seeing it all over social media and I was so excited to get my hands on it, so I rushed to CVS. I went to Target, but they didn't really have that like much of a, what's it called? Like a selection. They didn't really have much at all. So I went to CVS and they had everything, almost everything. But this is the look you guys are going to learn in this tutorial. I am so excited for you guys to see how the whole process of this was. I tried out the new bronzer, the foundation stick that everyone is loving, and this eye look. So I'm not going to say too much because the video will speak for itself. You will see all the tea on the Wet n Wild products. So if you guys like to see how I achieve this look right here, I suggest you keep on watching. But before we start this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you're notified every single time your girl posts. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so we're doing a legit full face of Wet n Wild, including the eyebrows. Okay, so I picked up the retractable brow pencil in the shade medium brown. I've never tried this eyebrow pencil before, so of course there is a spoolie on one side, and then on the other the pencil is more of like a thick like rectangle shape. So I've never used that, so I'm praying that it works because you guys know I usually do my eyebrows off camera, but my go-to is the Benefit one, so let's see. This color is a good match for me though. I was debating between ash brown and medium brown, but the ash one was too light, so I'm happy I got this color. I like to go in and clean them up with some concealer, then I'll go back and fill them in a little more because I feel like when I clean them up with concealer, it shapes them. So then I go back in with the pencil and just fill in where I feel like it needs more color. So I am taking, of course, the concealer. I'm not going to say Wet n Wild the whole entire time because it's a full face Wet n Wild. But this is the concealer, the Photo Focus concealer, and I am in the shade Light Honey. I used to use this all the time before. I had like 4 of them. I went through like 4 bottles. But that was a while ago, so I don't know how my preference is or how it's changed. So I just like to apply it on my lid because I'm going to use it as my base anyways. And I'm going to go in with a Beach Cosmetics concealer brush. There's no number. And just carve them out. Alright, so I went ahead and finished the brows. They're not too bad, but I still prefer like a thinner pencil brush rather than this like rectangle one. I know Anastasia has one like this. Maybe that's why it was kind of like a dupe. But again, I do prefer the skinny pencil brushes or the skinny retractable ones because you could really get in there and draw like hair-like strokes. With this one, you really can't. But I mean, for the price, it's great. It does the job. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. So this is the palette named Not a Basic Peach. Honestly, I feel like I used to have this palette, but I don't know what I did with it. So I bought another one, or maybe I didn't. So these are tones. These are the tones that anyone would really go for. So I wanted to do a look that was wearable, like on an everyday basis. So I chose this palette, and then I also picked up their shimmer liquid eyeshadow, and I was thinking maybe I could do something on the lid. It looks green in the bottle, but it's gold. Yeah, Goldilocks. So I'm gonna try to incorporate this on the eyes today. So I guess it's gonna be that type of day. So you know what? I'm just gonna do the eyes. Oh my god. And I'll show you guys what colors I'm using. Oh my god. So I already primed the lids with the concealer, as you guys saw. I'm going to take this Morphe M441 blending brush and take this orange shade to apply into the crease. I am so sorry for the background noise. Okay, so this shade is a little light, but I hope it's like able to intensify as I go. I do have another Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette that I freaking love. It's amazing. I did a tutorial on it before. I'll leave it linked down below. So I really don't have doubts for the eyeshadow because the other one I used was pretty good. So I hope this one comes out good. Okay, I think that's what it is. So I'm going in with my Morphe M514 brush. It's like a smaller blending brush, and I feel like this one really gets in there. Alright, so I'm going to use that same Morphe M514 brush and take this brown shade right here called Transition. And we're going to use that shade to pretty much darken it up a little bit more, starting on the outer corner and then blending it inwards. Okay, so now to darken up a little more, I'm gonna go into this like dark chocolate brown shade right here and using a more denser brush, which is the Bia Bella RG215. Alright, so I want to use this shimmer shadow, but there's not really like something that matches it. So I'm thinking just gonna go in with the gold, and then on top of that I'll apply this to make it more intense. They're like two different golds though. We're gonna make it work. Oh well. So I'm just gonna go in with that gold shade and pack it on the lid. I'm not gonna cut the crease or anything because I feel like with shimmers it'll look kind of weird, so I'm just gonna pack it on. And by the way, the brush isn't even wet yet. I was thinking if I should, but I wanted to see how it would apply without it being wet, and it looks pretty good. But I like to have that more intense look. So I have a makeup brush, a makeup wipe right here, and it's wet, so I'm just gonna wet it. Is that gonna make it remove it? Hey, no, it works. It works. Yeah, look, I don't even have to cut the crease. I could just cut it with the shimmer shade. Voila. Okay, so before I add that shimmer, the liquid shimmer shade, I'm gonna go in and blend it out a little more so it's not too harsh. This is giving me fall vibes. But I cannot freaking wait for summer. Got something happening during summer that you guys will see later that I'm so excited about. It's gonna be a big change for me, but you know what? It's gonna be a good one, and I'm so excited. This is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Shimmer Liquid Eyeshadow in Goldilocks. So the container pretty much just looks like a lip gloss. So I think this is supposed to be like a dupe for the Stila liquid eyeshadows. Ooh. So there's my little swatch right there. It's not to the point where it's like metallic, but it has the little glitter flecks in them, and that's what I want because, but again, they're like two different shades. I think I'm just gonna pack it on. Like so, and then go in with that same brush and move it around. Ooh. As you can tell, it's not too dramatic. It just gives you that like sheen. I'm looking down so you guys can see it, but it's not to the point where like, damn, she has glitter on her eyes. It's more of like a glossy glow, and I'm not hating it. It looks pretty good, and it dries pretty good too. It's still in my hand and it's dry. Look at that. Oh, what okay, Wet n Wild. Again, they're still working in my house, but you know what, we're gonna ignore it. We're just gonna ignore it. So I picked up this Define Mega Liner in black. Jenny69 swears by this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if there's two different ones. This is the liquid liner that I saw, and we're gonna use it today. And I hope it works because my favorite liner is the NYX one, and that's like the only liquid liner I will ever use. So if this is a good one, girl. Oh no. This is like, I don't know if I like the bristle. It's kind of weird. I like when the, what's it called? Like the brush moves. This one's just more like a stiff one. Whatever, I'm gonna try it out and I hope it works. Okay, so it's okay, but I don't want to risk it and do a wing because I don't know if it's gonna give me that perfect I don't know, I just don't want to do wings. So I'm just gonna keep it like this. And for lashes, I didn't get any Wet n Wild lashes. I don't know if they have any. If so, I didn't see any when I went to the store, but you guys know I just cannot do an eye look without my Baddie B lashes. So again, I'm gonna be using my Instaho lashes by Baddie B. I'm gonna apply these off camera and then we'll continue with the face. Alright guys, oh my god, I'll never get over these Baddie B lashes. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face. I'm so excited because of these right here. Okay, so these are the primer waters, the 3-in-1 primer water prep set and refresh. I couldn't help but get all the scents, so I got the rose one. The next one is coconut. And then lastly, I also got the cucumber one. I'm so excited to try these out because these kind of remind me of like the MAC ones. They had the Fix Plus and the rose, coconut, and cucumber, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it was lavender, I don't know. But this packaging is so freaking cute. And you know what? I think I'm gonna use all of them today because I wanted to smell them. I hope they smell good because if they don't, that's gonna suck. To prep the skin, I'm gonna spray the cucumber one. Maybe I'll set my face with the rose one, but I'm gonna spray cucumber and coconut. That one smells okay. Oh god. Oh, that's a lot of wetness though. Oh my god, don't mess up my eyeshadow. Okay, the cucumber one, the scent was okay. It's like a refreshing scent, but kind of has a citrus scent to it too. Okay, so let me do coconut now. Okay, the coconut one smells good. But if you don't like that like tanning lotion scent, this is what it smells like. But I love that smell of coconut, like the banana boat I think it's called. I don't know, but it smells so good. Since we're here, I'm just gonna test out the rose one. My face is really gonna be prepped now. Oh. The rose one, it's pretty good. It has that citrus scent again. I don't know. It doesn't smell like stinky roses though. There's some sprays with a rose just like, I don't know. It doesn't give you a tacky feeling. I feel like it's just water to be honest, but again, does primer really work? I don't know. Okay, so now moving on to foundation. I am so excited for this product because I've seen it all over YouTube recently. Hold on, let's fix this. So this is the Photo Focus Foundation Stick. And if you guys know me, I don't even know if I actually talked about it on my channel before, but like when I first started with makeup and I discovered like high-end foundation, my go-to foundation was the Makeup Forever stick. Like that was my ride or die. So this resembles it a lot. Like it looks exactly like it. So I'm hoping that it works good for me, just as good as everyone else, because I've been hearing some really good reviews on it. So I got the shade beige or vanilla beige, which is a light medium warm. So let's just go right in and test it out. And to blend it out, I'm going to be using a beauty blender. That blended out so fast. See, this reminds me of the Makeup Forever stick. Oh my god. I like it because it doesn't even feel heavy and it looks like skin. The coverage, I would say it's a light medium, but I think it's definitely buildable. I don't know. My skin looks great though. So now we're gonna go back into the concealer and I'm taking the Photo Focus concealer and brighten up the under eye. Alright, so it's not the best coverage. It's not the Too Faced Born This Way, but you know, it does the job. So I'm gonna go in and add a little more. The thing is, Wet n Wild products are super lightweight, but they give that coverage, which is really good because you don't want to ever feel cakey, you know. Okay, so now I'm sad because I really wanted to pick up the translucent powder, but they didn't have it at the store and I didn't have time to order it online. So as I was saying, they didn't have the Wet n Wild translucent powder at the store when I was picking up all these products, which I was sad because I was really excited for that product. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my regular translucent Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to do it off camera so it doesn't ruin this whole Wet n Wild shebang, you know? Okay, so moving on to bronzer, I picked up two because I wasn't too sure on what shade I was. So I got Ticket to Brazil and What Shady Beaches. This one looks really dark and this one looks really light. So I think I'm gonna start off with this one and then maybe dip into this one a little more to just really contour those cheekbones. So yes, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my Morphe E4 brush as well as my Morphe, or as well as this crown contour brush, not Morphe. I like to go in with this one to focus and carve it out, and this one to just bronze all over. So I'm definitely blending the two because this one didn't really show up and this one's gonna be really dark. So I'm just gonna mix them together. Okay, so now for blush, I'm going to take this one called Keep It Peachy. I love peachy blushes. It just complements my skin tone a lot better than pink ones. So this is the blush that I'm going to be using. And I'm using my Urban Studio Stippling 204 brush to apply it. And then I'm going to blend out the translucent powder. So before we go in with highlight, I'm gonna spray my face because I want this powder to soak in. I'm using the Rose Prep and Set. Okay, so I want to keep the highlight for last because I just love the glow at the very end. So I'm gonna zoom you guys back into the eyes, and I'm pretty much gonna smoke out the lower lash line using all of the matte shades that I use in my crease just to pull it all together. So I also realized I forgot to buy a Wet n Wild mascara, so I just used my own. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone using this little white shimmer shade right here. And I'm taking this Sigma E55 brush to apply it. So now for the highlight, I have this one right here. It's a loose highlight in I'm So Lit. I'm excited for this because usually I don't really use loose highlights like this. I like to use packed ones. But I mean, everyone's saying this is good, so let me open it up first. So to apply the highlight, I'm using a Morphe M501 brush. Ooh. Oh my god, do you guys see that? Put some here. She's good. Oh my god. Okay, I better chill. I'm putting too much on now. Let me spray that with some spray. Glowing. All right, so my camera died, but while I was waiting, I went ahead and did my hair, added some earrings, and I also applied that highlight into my inner corner, but I'm not done yet. We gotta go on to the lips. For the lips, I have this gel lip liner in the shade Bear to Comment, and then on top of that, I picked up this Liquid Katsu High Shine lipstick. I thought it was a liquid lipstick, like a matte one, but it's not, but I hope it's not too shiny. I don't know, but this color looks so freaking pretty. Okay, let's try the High Shine on top of that. It's pretty. I would say this is more of a gloss. Alright guys, so this is the finished full face Wet n Wild makeup look. Can I just say I am impressed with pretty much all the products, but this eye look, fire. Fire. And the highlight, bomb, glowing. You guys know Wet n Wild never freaking fails with their highlights. They're so good. And the bronzer, definitely worth it. Especially for the size, like, these are pretty big. And I think I could get away with using just the What Shady Beaches, but I wanted to mix it because I'm scared it was going to be too much and too pigmented. But in love, great, amazing. I really wish I had a translucent powder. Again, I wasn't able to pick it up, but this is the finished makeup look and I am so happy on the way it turned out, you guys. Like, I've been really wanting to like branch out and do like full face, this brand, that brand. I did Morphe, I'll have that link down below or also up here. It's really fun to try like full face of one brand because it really makes you try other products you wouldn't necessarily want to. So let me know in the comments down below on what other brand you guys would like me to do. I was thinking maybe ColourPop. Let me know if you guys would want that. But yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Comment down below what you would like to see in the future. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my Angels channel, which is M&A Forever Ever. And when you subscribe, don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you get notified every single time your girl posts. Stay blooming, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
We dance.